Well, in case you couldn't hear, you might be able to hear it, but I don't know if the microphone's picking it up. It is a miserable day around here. In the tri-state area in western Pennsylvania, it is absolutely miserable. The rain just keeps coming down. It's been coming down ever since I woke up this morning at 5 o'clock. As I'm recording this, it is just miserable. And on the plus side, it's not snow or ice. So that's a positive. It's just a very chilly rain. I know a lot of people do not like the snow or the freezing rain. It's just a very chilly rain. It is neither snow nor freezing rain, so that is a plus, especially since it's the week of Thanksgiving, and usually we've either had snow by now or snow is coming. Still, welcome to the podcast, everybody. I took a couple weeks off of the podcast because I just didn't have time, or not that I didn't have time. I've had to find a way to work around things to get the podcast to you, and I just haven't figured that out. Plus, like I've said in my previous podcast episodes, when I get home, I'm spent. Usually I just want to relax, and my mind often goes to other things, and sometimes I do forget about doing this. So I apologize in advance, and I just learn to never make promises I can't keep, because obviously I've broken a promise every week for the rest of the year. Yeah, that's out the window. But anyway, glad you're with me today. It is Thanksgiving week, as I mentioned. Before I get too far in, I do want to wish you and yours a happy Thanksgiving. Hope you have a wonderful day coming up on Thursday, tomorrow, if you're listening to this on Wednesday. Tomorrow, for Thanksgiving, enjoy it, spending time with your family and your loved ones, and then Black Friday, of course, those deals. Got to get those deals. And Black Friday is also important for another reason I'll explain towards the end of the podcast. But anyway, what I want to talk to you today about here on this episode is about giving thanks. And not just about giving thanks for anything material you have in your life or the typical things, your friends, your family, whatever. I'm talking about giving thanks for just living, for just being alive. Yes, your life might not be great. And let's be honest, is life ever really great for anybody? No, we all have our struggles. We all have things we go through. But just to be thankful for life itself is important. And why I say that is be thankful for just being alive, because the fact that you're here means you can improve on your life and you can work on your life if it's not good. If it is good or it's above average, then you can continue to improve on what the strengths are in your life. That's why you're here. That's why we're all here, to make not just the world, but to make ourselves better. I'm working on that every day. Every day is I'm a work in progress every single day. Not many people know I have an anger problem. I'm working on that every single day. It doesn't show itself, but I've worked on internalizing my anger and not lashing out at people for dumb reasons. Anxiety and depression, you know all about that. If you're a longtime listener of this podcast, we talk about mental health quite a bit, and I will continue to talk about mental health until I'm no longer here, because, as I have said, it is an important topic that will always be discussed here and elsewhere. When I'm out and about, if somebody wants to reach out and talk to me, that is more than welcome to talk to whoever wants to talk to me about what's going on in their life. I'll always have a friendly ear. But it's important to be thankful for not just your friends, not just your family, even if they are toxic or, negative, because we do have those family members who are Debbie Downers, who are toxic, who are negative. Trust me, I speak from experience on that. I get it, but you have to be thankful for them too. You can't just be thankful for the people that are good to you, but for those who are, you know, who are not so good to you. Just be thankful that they've taught you what not to be like. And that's what they've done to me. People in my life that are toxic and negative, they've shown me what not to be. And I certainly am very appreciative of that. And I'm very grateful for that. I'm learning how to be better, how to be a better person, how to be a better man in general, really. Because I know what toxic men look like. I know what toxic men sound like. And you don't want to be around them. Trust me, you don't. But I'm thankful that I'm not like that. And I pride myself on that fact that I'm not like that. But basically, the bottom line here is be thankful for not just your friends, not just your family, but be thankful for life in general. Just give thanks for being alive, because the fact that you're here means you have a lot to go. You have a lot to not only prove, but improve if you're having a good life, or if your life isn't so great. You can do things, you can improve on things in your life. And that's why you're still here, you know? And that's why we're all still here, to improve on and, improve and make ourselves better one day at a time. One day at a time. That's all I'm doing. That's what I'm focusing on, one day at a time. Now, is it important to focus on the future? Yeah. It's always important to have like not necessarily a plan for the future, but an outlook on the future, where you want to go, what you want to do. I need to do that too. But it's important to always stay focused on the ultimate goal, which is being the best person you can be. At least that's my goal. Yours may be different. Whatever your goal is, stay focused on that goal and work on improving yourself. If you don't think you're a good person, if you are, keep improving on yourself. Keep trying to be that good person that you claim to be. That's always important. So giving thanks for life as well is important on this Thanksgiving week, not just for your friends and family, the normal things, but give thanks for just being alive as well. That's always important too. And with that, I actually do have one more thing I got to say before we jump off of here. I got to wish the Southside Rams, my alma mater, a congratulations and good luck in the WPIAL 1A championship game on Friday, on Black Friday. They're playing in that game. They've been there before. They were there 5 years ago, but this is the first time they'll be playing in Pittsburgh since 1999, which is incredible. I was only 3 when they last played in Pittsburgh at what was then Three Rivers Stadium. They're playing at Acrisure Stadium now. And I got to wish them good luck. Hopefully they win. I will be watching the game. I may not be at the game, but I will be watching the game on Friday. And hopefully they can win. They're undefeated. And hopefully they can keep that going. I want to see them win. I want to see them do well. So that is, again, on Friday. And I got to wish them all the luck in the world, because I hope they win. Go Rams. Let's go Rams. And like I said, I'll be watching. I hope they win. I just had to say that before we wrapped up the podcast this week. I would be remiss if I didn't. That's my alma mater. I gotta root for my alma mater. Even though, if you've heard in past podcast episodes, I've had some stuff. I've talked about them, and not in a good way. If you've heard before, just go back through the feed and you'll find it. But I got to root them on this week, because they're going for a WPIAL championship, and that's awesome. And I got to root for them. So now, with that being said, by the way, the rain has finally slowed down, which is good. But that's it for this week's episode of the podcast. I do appreciate all of you listening. Remember, 5 stars on Spotify if you listen there. And the rain looks like it's stopped, which is good. Who knows how long that'll last. But anyway, 5 stars on Spotify. Leave some nice comments on social media, TJT Podcast, or TJ Temple Media on the other social platforms. Voice messages, if you want to leave a voice message, or send an email, tjtpodcast@gmail.com. Do leave an email, a voice message, send comments on social media, message me. Always love hearing from you guys. Yeah, if you like what you heard, let me know. If you think I can be doing better, let me know. I want to hear it all. So I hope you and yours have a good Thanksgiving again. Like I said earlier, I hope you and yours have a wonderful Thanksgiving holiday. Enjoy the parade. Enjoy turkey. Enjoy football if you like football. And we will talk again next week for the start of the social media series. Yes, we will be doing the social media series next week. Starting it next week. In case you don't remember what that was, that's, we're going to talk about why social media can be toxic at times, how it impacts our mental health, and how it impacts people who are lonely, like yours truly. I will talk about that too, and how we as a society can make it better. That starts next week. I hope you tune in. In the meantime, I'll see you next week. Take care, everybody.